Hi everybody, it's Kate from KatyDid, and today we are in Miles City, Montana. I'm trying a new spot that I haven't done before, so let's see how it goes. So many beautiful rocks. As you can see, it's a pretty gray and gloomy day out, which means it's not a great time to be hunting rocks. But I had the opportunity to come down here. My husband needed to come to Miles City, and it's a 75-mile drive, so I figured if he was going to come down here, I might as well come and look. So hopefully we'll find something to make it worthwhile. I think, even though this is very dark, I think this is an agate. I'm gonna go wash it off. I brought my backpack and my squirt bottle and left them in the car, where my husband then left to go to the other side of town. So, best laid plans. Let's see what this looks like when we wash it off. Huh. Yeah. Sure would be nice if we had some light, but I think this is probably just a little too milky. This is a pretty little chunk of petrified wood. I like the little break there, and the colors are really interesting too. It's not as dark as some of them are. How cool is that? It's a banded shirt. See, the bottom is kind of the color that I would usually expect shirt to be, but then this stuff got laid on top of it in layers and swirled around. Pretty sweet. I think this is another piece of chert, but gosh, it looks so hard. I gotta wash it off and see what it is. Yep, it's a piece of chert, all right. It's a little too big and a little less spectacular for me to be carrying right now because I don't have a backpack, and so I'm being very picky. Yeah. This is another piece of banded chert. It looks kind of plain, you know, from the back, but if you look closely at the lines, I'll bet it's really beautiful. And it's hard, so it'll polish or tumble quite nicely. This is a very odd little piece. I thought it was an agate, and it might be an agate, but it's not a Montana moss agate for sure. It looks like it's got bands and all kinds of crazy stuff in there, so I'll just put that in my pocket and we'll figure out what it is later. I'm not going to take this one with me because it's kind of big and not terribly cuttable, but I thought you might like to see it. It's a piece of sandstone, and I don't know what all these little black holes are. Kind of cool though, and it's got a beautiful pattern on the back there. Yes, I know I said I wasn't picking up any big ones because I forgot my backpack, but look at this. It's the color of a sunset, and it's banded. I'll bet that this is just a gorgeous piece of jasper slash chert. Yeah, I really can't resist that. Too bad. Now my sweatshirt pocket's gonna be full too. That is a very pretty little blue agate. Sweet. I'm picking up quite a few little pieces that will go well in the tumbler. I actually finally have the tumbler in the polishing stage. I keep putting it off. Every time I empty a stage, I take forever to refill it. But I finally have it in the polishing stage, so I'll be starting a new one pretty soon, and I think this one's going to look really nice. Well, it's starting to rain, which you might think would be a good thing because then the rocks will get all wet and I can see what they are. On the other hand, it's cold and windy, so that's not such a great thing. There's somebody has been here looking for rocks. That's a milk agate. And I don't think it's going to rain very much anyway, so it'll just kind of make the rocks look a little more confusing. This is a pretty terrible day to not bring my squirt bottle along. Like I said, I left my backpack and squirt bottle in the car. I'm a little distracted today. I had some bad news this morning. One of my cats got hit by a car and didn't make it. And so I'm trying very hard to just keep on doing, but I think my brain is a little more scattered than usual. This is a cool piece of petrified agatized wood, actually. And this is a piece of agatized wood that's it's just a chunk. It's not huge, but it's like the edges are so rough. So it must not have been in the river a super long time. Yeah, only millions of years instead of, dozens of millions of years. It's not a great day for picking up agates because A, there might not be very many here, given that we're in Miles City, and B, it's super, super cloudy, so I couldn't see them even if they were here very easily. But it is a good day for picking up other interesting rocks. That's a pretty little water line. Pretty. There's a pretty one. That's really nice. Nice little water line. That's neat. I just talked to my husband and he's on his way, so that means I know I'm almost done, which means I'm loading up my pockets. So this is a very nice chunk of agatized wood that of course is going to come home with me. I really like the ones that are just completely agatized. I'm not positive that this is an agate. I think so though, and I have not found very many chunky agates, or any chunky agates, and this is pretty close to being chunky. Chunky, in my opinion, is like fist-sized, right? So if I had small hands, this would be chunky. But I'm going to take it along. I'm pretty sure it's an agate. Well, that wasn't a super productive day, but I sure did find some pretty little jaspers and petrified woods, and I'm pretty sure that that agate is going to turn out just fine. You know, no matter how gray and gloomy the day, you can always find something to smile about. This is Kate from KatyDid. Keep on doing.